I mean, we had a nice episode last week where we spoke about Arsenal. And,
Graham Potter.
I saw Arsenal fan. I see when I walk, but you guys didn't make that episode a 1,000 views.
This is
right.
Why you go put Haaland for here now?
So I wanted to, I was talking to Wale earlier today, and
It was exciting I said, in world football.
Who's winning the Ballon d'Or first amongst these players? Because obviously we saw the Ballon d'Or last week, and it was a nice touchdown for us on the podcast today. There are more players we could have added, so that's for sure.
Who's winning the champion Ballon d'Or first?
That's for sure.
I think it's Vinicius.
What's who doing there? Pedri. You got to put him there now. You got to put him there.
I understand, but because
no, you can't put him there actually.
You can't.
Pedri has had what? Pedri has had a year or two.
No, 3.
No, you see,
not 2 now.
No, that's we can't be doing that.
All these people senior.
No, it's 3.
Is that 3 seasons?
He played
not 3.
This is his 3rd season.
It's Pedri's 3rd season in
He played with
Barcelona.
Messi.
But the last season he didn't play well.
I'm talking about
He played well with Messi as well. I remember Messi was
starting
when Messi was
last
there.
season.
He was a bench player when Messi
My
was
brother.
playing.
He was
Let's
playing.
be honest
Last
with
season
ourselves.
is.
Or else I tell
He was a
you,
bench player when Messi
Wale
was
come on
there,
this guy for this list now.
Why if you come out and
What's his name?
Honestly, when I send the list to
Look at Saka. How many years Saka has been carrying
Wale,
about?
but I think it's Vinicius. I think Vinicius will win it.
I think it's Haaland.
I've said it before.
I think it's Haaland because anyway,
Number one.
you never know.
Number one,
Vinicius.
relax now. I would luckily say something now.
No, let me first talk.
Okay,
Vinicius.
it's fine.
I thought you were done. No vex.
So Vinicius plays for.
For them, I know people have got in my pocket.
He plays for a team that have produced a lot of Ballon d'Or winners. So there's this favoritism naturally.
That's a good point.
For Madrid players, and again, he's someone who has. Look at him last season. In fact, when he finished 8th in the Ballon d'Or, people came at the organizers that why would someone like this who had a fantastic
should have been
season
closer.
finished 8th. So he's not arrogant. He's someone who always wants to learn. I remember when he had issues with Benzema last season.
Benzema, they don't pass ball to this guy. He's playing against.
If it was Mbappe, Mbappe would have done something else.
Mbappe would have killed Benzema.
Hearing that kind of stuff from a top player like Benzema any young player would have felt really bad. But Vinicius has been able to grow, and Benzema is also helping him well. So I think why I would not pick Mbappe is the fact that there's what we call attitude problems. When you start having it, players would stop working for you. No, that's the truth. That's the truth.
Who is it we? Who called it?
No, wait till you talk last week for this. No, wait till you say you talk.
Now you talk we now.
No, wait till you say you talk for the shit.
people that like to make sense on this podcast.
But speaking of which, what if I forgot?
But it's a very important point you make. I agree.
What I
Madrid
forgot is
players.
that Haaland will win that Ballon d'Or. Will be the first year as a Madrid player. That's why I forgot it. Because I think Haaland will go to Madrid after 2 years. There's really no point.
He's not going. Don't worry.
I think he will leave because
I don't
in
think
2
he will
years,
So
the clause is there,
and
and in 2 years, Madrid will come for him.
He's not
And
going
if
anywhere.
Madrid, the only reason he doesn't go to Madrid if they don't come. If they come, he's gone.
I think Sky left.
So what happens to Mbappe?
Sky reported a story that there's a clause in his contract.
Yeah, he's
2
actually
years.
there.
After 2 years.
After 2 years, he can come.
he
The
can
buyout, I think,
negotiate.
is about 150.
Which
a
is very
foreign club.
Which is
a
very
foreign
which
club.
is very smart.
Very
Yeah,
smart.
you
The
can
people that are
negotiate,
planning that boy's career, they know what they are doing.
Best.
So the
best
only
Mbappe.
way he doesn't move. What you Mbappe? Now the manager.
So they go Madrid again.
The only way
going anywhere,
Haaland
don't
doesn't
worry.
go to Madrid is if Madrid do not come for
He
him.
won't
Yeah.
go. Don't worry.
I
If
agree.
they do, he's gone.
You think that because he talks to Liverpool, no go.
No go lose. Oh yeah,
Please.
talk that never now.
Talk that.
Please
yeah.
show some
I
respect.
beg your
But
tax.
I think it's difficult to buy Man City players out. I think it's very difficult.
No, the contract
clause
is
in the
there.
contract.
Are you
Well, there's
not
a clause,
listening?
Sha, so
The contract is there.
One the clause that
Pep
activated,
said
The
they
he
problem
can't do
with this
anything.
one.
No,
Pep said it's a lie.
No, Pep he didn't say anything about
Denied
the
it.
lie.
He said they don't have any.
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
what do you
what
expect
you
him
go
to
talk
say?
before? The problem with this one is that I think he's stuck at PSG. Because with what is going on if Madrid do not come, because this guy wants to eat his cake and have it. If he wants to leave, he will want to go to just Madrid. Madrid, I think, is his preferred and only option. And if Madrid do not come for him, I think he's stuck at PSG. Which, the way it is going, I don't see Madrid being keen on him the way they were.
Yeah, I saw a story that Madrid are not keen to take him.
Because if you look
at
at
the
the
moment.
team, if you look at the team, there's Vinicius, there's Valverde, there's Rodrigo.
I mean, if
there's-
you're Madrid, and you have Haaland and Mbappe, who do you take? And you need a striker.
I think you
I'll
take
take
Haaland.
Haaland.
And more
Vinicius.
so when you're fed the media that you don't want to play as a striker.
Exactly,
Yes.
and even though Benzema is doing so well, you know that Benzema is 30, so you
don't
know
do
that
2 years
let's bring
easy.
in Haaland, we know we'll shock that place, we'll shock our midfield, we'll shock that place. So it is not a priority need. Mbappe is not a priority need for Real Madrid anymore.
I think if this kid moves to Barcelona or something because Saka.
I think he's gonna get.
I think it's Ballon material, man. The boy
He is the only if the big club doesn't swallow him, but
no, his temperament. I'm convinced temperament is the right one.
anything can happen. It's the world of football. And
I don't know any player on this thing aside Haaland that's got better temperament than Saka. He's just cold. He's just he's just cold.
Who wins first? I think Haaland. Because he goes, nobody would be able to ignore the number of goals.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Only problem is the international career. He comes from Norway.
Yeah.
So if he falls in those World Cup years, Europe Championship years.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be a problem. But on a year where there's no international tournament, this guy picks a Ballon d'Or easily.
Because if he goes,
this guy will score 100 goals in a year.
Because if he goes this current Champions League season, if this guy goes and scores how many goals this Champions League season alone?
He scored 5 already.
Do you understand? The next Ballon d'Or, you're thinking you'll be somewhere top 10, because you can't ignore those goals.
So obviously the Ballon d'Or this year will be decided by the World Cup.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
No, I don't.
Hold on, the rules have been revised now.
Which is why this guy stands a massive chance.
You get if this guy wins Champions League,
if he wins the league,
and
wins the World Cup,
he wins.
We're not talking about Foden. What's going on? I thought he was a generational talent.
I don't know generational talent.
I agree. But
he's very good, but he's playing a very good team.
He's just like
He's
Pedri
playing a
as
very
well.
good team, but he's
I
really
don't
good
think
football.
We have to give you props.
If
You call it first.
Exactly. All this is.
He would end up like Xavi, Iniesta, Ballon d'Or.
Liverpool.
Maybe second, maybe third. But I don't see him winning it.
Who's that?
That's Foden. Second,
Brilliant
third.
player.
I don't think.
If the guy you go Man City, you say go score now.
But that's that. So
I like him. I think he's a very clever footballer.
I think Pedri, which is my biggest problem with the Ballon d'Or and
talent-wise, he's the most talented of all of them.
Yeah.
what kind of talk is that?
Like
What kind of talk?
Pedri.
How do people just make this point?
Talent-wise.
When did you
Hold on.
calculate that?
Because of saying you senior me.
No, wait. Talent-wise.
See,
If not be say you senior me,
Pace.
I go drag you.
See, pace, power, pace.
Which power is that?
This is the only guy in the middle of the pack who 4 people around him and his brains is sharper than all of them. This guy, all of them.
I don't know. Say
Believe me, talent-wise,
You be.
no, Vinicius is pace. If you are quick, I was telling somebody.
You be icy for inside your brain.
I was watching the Ballon d'Or, and I said, it sounds like heresy, but if Xavi was as quick as Messi on Ronaldo, win the Ballon d'Or every year. If Xavi Hernandez was as quick as Messi and
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo,
Quick in midfield. What do you need that kind of pace for?
no, because if he was quick, the way he could maneuver tight spaces, he would be running with the ball.
I think about
and
scoring
his
goals.
numbers,
hold on.
and his numbers would be a lot better.
No, because
so.
being quick doesn't mean his numbers will be better. Sure, right, Phillips was quick.
James
Spearing was quick.
Before
Odonko was quick.
Before there was a balance. Now we don't play.
You don't balance out.
Now we don't balance. We don't play the passing like this.
Odonko was quick.
I'm just saying. Like I said heresy. But
it is.
there are players that they are not having legs is a bit of a disadvantage.
What did Xavi take the play?
You see this Xavi boy? This Gavi. You see this Gavi boy? You see this Gavi boy?
Like this,
You see this Gavi boy? Very intelligent lad.
We could not stop
But
this thing.
do you know that ball covers every blade of grass? He's everywhere on the pitch.
Yes, that's why I love it.
He runs around the pitch. Apart from the fact that he's very
How
clever.
did Luka Modric win the Ballon d'Or? How?
Come on now. But Luka Modric, brilliant talent. Come on.
So this year he doesn't have legs. How come you know apply to Luka Modric?
No, but Luka Modric has legs.
Luka
Modric
No,
has
Jimmy, they
legs.
talk quick. Now quick they talk.
You know I like him.
In his top this.
If you ask me anything, what does it say? Brilliant talent.
In his top this.
You know,
I don't like such.
I've said this thing multiple times. I've said this thing multiple
I
times.
don't like.
You guys, there's a definition people give to talent that is obscenely inaccurate.
The football brain.
It is in.
No, but I think for
brain,
Pedri,
this guy has-
for Pedri, I think
wait,
he's
football
right.
brain this
He's right.
kid has.
He's right about
the
Pedri.
football
Yeah.
brain this kid
I
has.
go with Pedri. He's right.
This kid thinks
Like
I've seen this kid try
a
certain
senior player.
things. You see all these players, they are in the moment players. We bust into scene. When you talk of calculation, when you talk of being inventive, this kid,
Thank you.
all of them.
Don't break the TV.
I'm serious.
Don't break the TV.
Because you see Mbappe, in the moment he get the ball, step over,
No.
runs.
Let me tell you
runs
something.
into space.
That
Saka
time,
skillful.
that day where you
everything,
talk say,
Vinicius, same thing. Foden, the same thing.
Wait,
But
that day
this
where you
kid-
talk say, City can never till they die win at Anfield. That's a perfect day to break the TV if you want break up. Because that one where you talk, it makes sense. It can't happen.
let me
Don't
tell
break
you
the TV for this
something.
nonsense. This is nonsense where you talk.
Let me see. There are things that I don't like, right? And one of it is, and this thing started with Messi and Ronaldo.
It did.
It started with Messi and Ronaldo.
You know where are they talk?
They say that time they will say Ronaldo is made in the lab.
Messi is
pure
pure talent. What kind
I've
of
never seen a more stupid.
very stupid?
I'm sorry for the language. I never seen a more stupid, conclusion on anything. You say
What's the definition of
Pedri is
talent?
the most talented player here. Nothing could be more inaccurate. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Because I tell you what, right? If you play Saka, let's just do a simple hypothesis that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Can Pedri play Saka's position?
He's not. They don't play the same position.
I'm just asking. Can he play Saka's position?
No.
Can Saka play Pedri's position?
No.
I tell you what, Saka
does Pedri's position
Where he is.
better
cent-
than Pedri
Yeah.
can do Saka's
In
position.
central midfield.
No, Saka. Listen
Saka
to
would-
what I said. Saka will do Pedri's position better than Pedri can do Saka's position.
you can Phil Foden.
Don't argue
Hold on,
that.
No,
hold
I
on,
can
hold
argue.
on,
I can
hold on.
argue because, and you know why I can argue? Because Saka is quicker than him, and quick players have advantage.
This quick that I said, do you
No.
know that it's a talent?
No, it's God given. No, wait, it's God given. It's
So
natural.
the only game
Is Saka quicker than Foden?
Saka is quicker than Foden.
No,
I don't agree with that.
No,
I don't
Saka
agree
is
with
quicker
that.
than Foden.
Yes, but will he
Make that
play?
point.
But is he going to play better when you put Foden when you put him in Foden's position? Just
play
like they said with
almost the same
Pedro.
In Saka's short career, he has played
He has
at least
played-
5 positions.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
He
In
played at
Foden's-
left back.
Left back,
even.
that's where he started.
in Foden's time.
When he
Left,
In Foden's
right,
time.
left, right.
In Foden's
up
time,
and-
he's played left back. He's
played in the midfield.
Midfield. He's played,
He's played in the right
false
wing
nine,
back.
he's played-
He's played left.
You get-
Sorry, he's played at right wing.
Do you know
left
the
wing.
amount of intelligence
no,
to
to
execute
those roles?
multiple positions.
But I said he's a very clever lad.
No, you cannot. No. The point. I'm not saying that this.
What is
kid
unbelievable?
is not talented.
What is unbelievable, right?
I didn't
no,
say
no. What
that-
is unbelievable?
What I didn't
no,
say
in the
is-
wait.
I
in the-
didn't
let
say
me
that
make
these
this
people are
point.
not
It's a brilliant
talented,
one.
though.
Is it that-
Let
I
me
said
make this
this
point.
one
It's a brilliant one.
He's more
It's a
talented than
brilliant
all
one.
of them.
You know what is most incredible is that is for Ineomok to come on the show and
I
and
think I stand outside.
For Ineomok to come on the
I stand
show
outside.
and score such a brilliant goal last time out
And
with
come
that
back.
prediction, and then come back
And score an own goal.
score such an own goal.
No, it's not an own
It
goal.
is
Come on.
incredible.
a terrible own goal.
Come
It's
on.
a long range
I don't-
own goal.
Last week was prediction. This one is invention.
No, everybody got called.
I celebrate you, my brother. But I don't
If you're watching this show, it is your mommy. Oh. Don't come for it. It is your mommy.
Nonsense. Right, bro.
But
But
no,
this is
if you're listening or you're watching,
and I don't even sorry, and I don't even like when you make such statements on potentials, because what you are doing, this kid
is not potential.
It is.
This
What
kid-
has he done?
This kid is the real deal.
but what has he done?
This kid went to the Euros.
It is potential, my brother.
This kid went to the
What
Euros
has-
as an 18-year-old.
Yes.
And played every game for Spain.
no,
Yes.
wait, I don't
No,
know. His feet are
No,
not play.
Spain at the
Two
Euros
things.
is not. No,
Two
wait,
things in
wait,
it.
wait.
Two things in it. Who then gets away for
Please,
bench am?
please.
And when he go, wait, two things. Who then gets away for
There was
bench am?
Thiago.
That's one.
There was Thiago.
First of all, were they playing the same position? Second of all, was Thiago fit go to that Euros?
No, if Thiago is fit, he doesn't start. You know.
So,
But at the
who then
moment-
gets away for bench am?
No, I'm telling you. And when I say he goes to a tournament and starts all games, I'm talking about the temperament of an 18-year-old. Gavi went to the
18-year-olds are playing tournaments everywhere now.
Which 18-year-old
How
is
old
playing?
Rooney be when he scored a goal against Seaman?
But when Mbappe
Rooney was generational talent.
When Mbappe
Rooney was generational
But
talent.
guess
How
what?
many
But guess
how
what?
many
But
18-year-olds?
But guess what? Rooney, look at what Rooney went. Look at what he did. I'm saying you can't make such heavy, bold statements based on potential.
Bro, there was a game
the
this guy
statement you
scored.
have made,
Potential. This boy is the real
Ini,
deal.
it is potential. What has he done with
There was a
it?
game this guy scored 9 goals.
Yeah, I remember
All
that
the
under
players
20.
here.
This small boy, this
At
Haaland.
14, at 15, the war
Mbappe
already.
has won the World Cup at what? 19.
What are you talking about?
Steven Zonzi
Did
was
he
in
win that World Cup or not?
Steven Zonzi was in that
That's
squad
what
that
I'm
won the
saying.
World Cup.
Zon is a very good player.
That's what you people were doing with Pogba. He said he's a World Cup winner.
No, but it's different from this one.
Titi won the World Cup.
No, it's different from this one. This man went to that World Cup and made an impact.
People should stop that nonsense.
Because
No,
he scored in the
I
semi-final.
saw this in Italy. In Italy.
Maybe now they say
That time, my own man Titi. That time, he say, I only dream to play for Barcelona. So this one you play for, where did you dream it? You know, he say,
leave the World Cup.
So anyway,
Mbappe didn't win France the World Cup. Griezmann won France the World Cup. Those are people you can say won France the World Cup. Griezmann, not Mbappe.
You get one podcast where
This own goal.
You listen when you talk. If you talk about them,
That own goal, this own goal where you don't dip. You want meet only today's show. You want tie with Don for own goal.
yeah.
Continue.
Let's do predictions and call it a day, gentlemen. Right?
Is that one time we done?
You want win own goal Ballon d'Or.
Oh,
Right.
Richard Dunn, the own goal machine.
Own goal merchant. That guy is called goal.
Maybe he always bets. I don't know
He said, what time we done?
But if you're watching, the clip that was there, tell us the player who you think will win the Ballon d'Or first. That would be great to know. And
Our able producer will put it
yeah,
in the.
yeah, we'll put it out there. Yeah. So we saw some games last
The
weekend.
way we want it.
We want it, like Terrible West, right?
And I'm going to add that.
I want you to shoot this out the way I want it.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching this episode of the Hindsight Podcast. Please follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Comments, please. We want to hear from you. Keep in touch with the best podcast. Thank you.